Okie dokie. Welcome back to the Surfing Analysis Podcast. I'm Liam.
I'm Dan.
And I'm messing around with this computer, trying to figure out how to get it over here. There we go. We are brought to you by the Beach House Physio down on the Gold Coast. Head over there for any injury needs. Bracken knows what he's doing down there. I think you can find him maybe on Instagram or something like this. Anyway, do a Google. You'll find him. I'll just do a quick summary. What we're going to talk about. We're going to break down J Bay, obviously. Talk about the event and the surfers. Then we'll have a little chat about maybe Facebook. What's been going on there?
It is.
Yes. We might talk a little bit about the Surf Relic, which is one of the longboard comps, one of the biggest of the year.
It's a new platform for longboard surfers. So yeah, my girl's in that. So we'll
Cat Dog's in that bad boy.
So we'll have a little talk about that.
Maybe just a little look at Toledo and some of the guys who are in that, and then we'll have a look at Chiapu.
Yeah, coming up.
Okie dokie.
Straight to J Bay.
Oh, first, what have you been up to?
Not much.
How's the back going?
Back's still sore. Still haven't surfed. And
no, you have surfed.
I have surfed once, but it wasn't very good.
I've seen you get 2 barrels, so
yes.
Not too bad.
It was good in that respect. It wasn't good for the next 2 days.
Yeah.
The hurty wise.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna try again tomorrow morning because it looks like it's gonna be offshore and probably 3 foot and hopefully barreling.
Yep.
Possibly like J Bay. Doubt it. But
yeah. No, it's not going to be like J Bay, but might be okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, last one. I went to Bali in between this event and the last one. 10 days. I camped up at the Langan there, and it was between 4 and 8 foot for the whole time I was there. One day I didn't even go out because it was bloody huge. So. But yeah, got some good surf and then came back here and...
You don't want to drown.
No, I didn't want to drown.
No.
Yeah, I had a lot of fear going into some of these surfs. So I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, walking out, you're like... Dum, 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 dum.
Man. And then when I came back, just to this cold, miserable shit, it took me a whole day to be like, all right, this isn't that bad. It's not the worst.
Yeah.
But yeah, in comparison, it's pretty shit house.
It is. Yeah. It's not tropical paradise.
Oh, man, it was so sunny and nice.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
middle of winter.
Yeah, not bloody...
40s.
I know. And back here, I've got a sore toe and got a booty on and steamer's got holes in it. And
you got that broccoli on your foot from Bali. So
yeah, I kicked my toe on the reef just walking out and I didn't have any
failed to clean it.
So I left it for about 5 to 7 days, and yeah, it started aching at night.
It actually looked like a broccoli.
It looked really bad.
Yeah.
It still looks pretty bad, but it's just because I keep kicking it. So.
All right.
Anyway, on to the event, J Bay.
Absolutely. How pumping was it? It was firing pretty much the whole event. The worst conditions were probably in the final.
Yeah.
But in saying that, they still blew up, and it was still really good to watch. So
yeah,
I'm pretty stoked.
The wind was on it a little bit, especially in the final,
which I thought gave the eventual winner a bit of an advantage.
Yeah,
but he sort of didn't even use that. So it sort of he just smashed it anyway. So
he didn't really need it.
Didn't need to boost at all. He did boost, but yeah.
Yeah, good conditions. The first day, they were saying it might pick up, but maybe on the second day it'll be big. But actually on the first day it was pumping.
It was cooking.
Yeah. The
first day was a bit slow.
Yeah.
But there was still sets. When the sets came, it was probably like so perfect.
It was beautiful.
It was so perfect because it was like that right wind, not that devil wind. Because the next day it was sort of like the devil wind in the morning.
Yeah.
And then in the afternoon it changed to proper offshore. And it was fucking... That was when it was cooking.
Yeah, it was really good. Another event, another perfect event.
Yeah.
They got it done at the beginning of the waiting period because they got swell. Yeah. Shit, we've been lucky.
Oh, it's the dream tour this year.
Yeah.
Every single event, pumping waves.
Yeah.
Just pumping. Like every event.
Probably the best year I can remember. Really,
Absolutely. And then,
and the controversy that happened at WA then got moved to Uluwatu. That was like a good thing.
Yeah.
Like,
and then looking on towards Chopes, that hasn't been very good for the last few years. And I think Julian was saying in the interview, maybe this will be a year of it'll change. And I reckon
Maybe
he's sort of
pumping year.
I think he's sort of jinxed it into being a real big fucking maybe a 10 to 12 foot max and
That's
really
exciting
swell. That would be insane.
Well, yeah.
Ruffle a few feathers.
Yeah, big. Yeah, I want to see some big waves. Like we didn't get Fiji, so cracking on with Chiapu, and then we got Pipe at the end. But yeah, let's see some big shit.
But anyway, the event. Do you want to talk about the winner?
Can I just mention with the event as a whole? Yeah, they had the Sharky Ducks.
They did have one shark.
One or two?
No, two?
Maybe two. I think there was two.
Yeah, but they did stop the event for a little bit and then they put them back out. They just watched it go out the back towards Boneyards or whatever it was and out the back.
They got some spy plane up there, some ultralight thing.
Yeah, it's like a droney and drones and shit.
I heard they got one, and there was a pilot. But maybe they're talking about a pilot is down on the...
Oh, like looking on the thing.
Yeah, sounded like some sort of stealth spy plane type thing that just cruises up and down the beach. They seen that shark coming from a mile away.
Yeah.
And then they just call the heat.
Yeah.
15 minutes. And then, and I was thinking, oh, well, what's going to happen? Like, let's say it's the 15 minutes, but then who calls, like, we're going to kick back in on the heat? Because if you call it at a certain time, it'd be good for one surfer and then not good for the other. But they did it real professional. They were like, I think they did 10 minutes, and then they said, all right, sharks moved on. We're going to start it in 5 minutes from now.
Yeah.
So you can't predict what the swell's going to do, and then they start it.
Yeah.
Good.
That's good.
That's what you do, sharks now. It's good.
True.
Just pull them out.
Yeah.
No probs.
Yeah. That's sorted.
Okay. Toledo.
Well, the whole event, he was the surfer to beat.
Yep.
No one actually looked as fast and as good as him throughout the event, I don't think. Like, some dudes, like, surfed as well.
Yeah.
But consistently just blowing up and going super, super fast and faster than anyone. Toledo.
I really don't know who did surf as well. Maybe they'll surf as well for a heat.
For one wave or two waves.
Heat or wave.
Yeah. But he did it consistently in every freaking heat.
It's ridiculous.
If we go through from the final and stuff, the heat scores are astronomical.
I know. In the semi, he got the 18.9 against Iga Marashi.
He's got 16.8 there.
Two
for the final. I don't bloody know.
Here we go. What did he get? 16.8.
16. That's for the final. Then 18 for the semi.
Yeah, 18.9
for the
9
semi.
for the semi. Quarters.
He got 17.5.
Fuck me.
Still the biggest of that too.
Round 4.
17.23. The only person that this is what I mean. The only person that surfed better than him, like on that one heat, was Kanoa.
Yeah. And
we all saw what happened on that.
Yeah,
that
when they were matched
ripping.
Up. Even I think I seen too. The round 3 even did well there. Where's this Jazz? Oh
yeah, 16.6.
Yeah, man.
So nearly the highest scores every round.
Dead set surfing, like his surfing at the moment is the best.
Well, no one can. Yeah, in high performance right handers,
which is the whole tour.
Yeah.
His surfing is like legit. I actually want to bring that up. With his surfing, I was thinking after this event, do you think his surfing at the moment is better than John John's over the last 2 years?
Different.
Yeah. Same level. Maybe better.
Same level. Possibly more consistently.
Yeah, more consistent.
More consistently landing some of the shit.
Well, he isn't always going for the airs now too. He's doing those. His turns are just crazy.
But yeah, like John, they're different. They're different styles. But he's got way more. He's faster.
He's faster.
I
think it was either the semi or the final. I can't remember where he finished off one of his waves. He did a snap, then came down, did the bottom hand turn, and did another snap. but the bottom hand turn, the transition, the amount of speed he got out of that one turn to do the second snap was like
out of control.
You don't see people.
Yeah, no one's got as much pop as him and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I think we'd probably seen John do bigger turns.
Yeah, with the big layback.
With big spray. But he's sneaky powerful because how fast he is.
Yes.
He just rips through every turn faster than anyone, and that means that the spray's going to go.
Yeah, flying. Yeah.
They always say it. He's sneaky powerful. He's sneaky powerful.
It's
you know.
His speed.
It's his speed. Because he's only a little guy.
Yeah, he's only small dude.
Only like us.
Yeah. But yeah, the speed he produces is just ridiculous. His consistency is just ridiculous. Like,
but yeah, he deserves the win. He surfed really well.
Yeah,
that's pretty much.
Unbelievable form.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to see. Yeah, we'll see what happens, Chapo.
So then we might as well talk about Wade. Come second.
I actually picked Wade. I was saying for a while. Yeah, I thought Wade was going to win this comp. Really, like, okay, Toledo seems like, say you got the two guys. Toledo gets his two highest scored waves with turns. Somebody else is going to do it. Toledo's going to score higher most of the time. Wade's the same because he's doing the power surfing. If he gets two good waves and surfs them consistently with his, power turns, he did some big layback carves, he's going to score higher. So he actually does have an advantage, even though he doesn't have the air game at the moment. And not that he'll develop it. Like, he can do airs, but not in comps.
Mate, his last wave, he nearly did a big air reverse.
I've seen footage of him when he was 17, and he can do airs. Yeah. He's a big boy. It's not really his go-to, but if you give him a chance with a right-hand barrel and do a couple of turns, I mean, you're going to have to go the air if you want to beat him.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that Felipe has.
Yeah, Felipe has, but a lot of the other guys.
But then again,
Yeah,
but then again, Felipe just beat him without doing airs.
Yeah, but that's Felipe. I'm talking about like the rest of the crew.
Yeah, they're getting dominated.
I still think he has an advantage.
Yeah.
The other big thing with Wade is
there's a couple of dudes that are more progressive that can beat him.
Yeah.
Because they've got that air thing to back up with.
Yeah.
But the dudes that don't have the air thing, that are just like I'm talking like maybe Jeremy Flores, Ace Buchan, a few other guys, they're going to get smoked, man.
Yeah. He's just going to beat them. Literally, because he's not taking big risks.
Yeah.
They're just big, thick turns.
Big turns, yeah. You can't
His
help
barrel riding's awesome.
Yeah.
He's going to blow you out. The other good thing about Wade is how he heat surfs like a veteran.
Yeah, he just sits there. And
he sits there, gets the early wave, gets a good score because he's consistent, puts pressure on, keeps on going. Like, all that time in the QS.
Yeah, because he's in the QS is always, because he's struggled through that for years and years and years, and then he's like found the system that works for him, and he's applying that on the CT. Yeah. Pretty much.
Well, but, they said he's been doing it since 2011.
But go Aussie.
Yeah, man, Wade, I'm loving him.
And
Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I think did well. Like I think, in my opinion, he got lucky with Geordie in the semi-final.
Yeah.
To make the final.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Geordie got underscored on one of these waves, but it doesn't matter. They both surfed good and they were very similar.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Wade. I reckon.
Go Wade's world, mate.
And he's probably back. He's well and truly back into the top 10 now.
Yeah, definitely.
Another final finish.
Another final. So he's had 2 finals this year.
Yeah.
Let's move on to that heat then. Wade,
to Geordie.
Geordie.
Yeah, sick heat. Geordie sort of blew it a few times in that heat where, like, you can see he surfed a lot more waves than Wade did, and you can see by the scores he
wasn't getting the scores,
and he stacked a couple.
Yep.
Trying to push it, but also scores like his 6.23, that's in the score line. But there was another one.
He did get 2 of them.
Dodgy as fuck how that wasn't the score, but
because
he needed a 6.71.
Yeah.
6.23.
Well, Wade dropped that 7.1.
Well, yeah, that was that.
And then Geordie had to get a 6 point whatever.
Yeah.
6.3, 6.8, something like that.
Yeah.
And Geordie got the
wave.
Wave. got that wave, and I actually thought Geordie's was better, and they gave him the 6.23.
Yeah, gave him less than
he didn't
Wade's
even
one.
need as much as Wade is on that wave.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do the big calves, but he did critical turns and a good finish. Wade did one big layback.
Yeah, but nothing else big.
Nothing else.
I know.
So they're pretty much paying Wade
for his big one.
For the big layback.
And the finish.
Yeah.
Because he finished. But apart from that, Geordie surfed really well. I could see why they'd be upset after that. But congratulations to both of them. They both surfed 6, so...
semis.
It's kind of hard. Yeah, semi-finalists, nothing wrong with that.
You could see when that score dropped to 6.23, Geordie was like flapping his arms in the air, like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, how was that fucking a 6.23? Anyway.
Actually, before I go there, I wanted to say, and that's a bit tough on poor Geordie because in the quarter, I think Geordie took down Wilson, which was a rematch of the Uluwatu heat they had, where Geordie, once again, he did surf better in the heat, like he did against Wade. Ultimately, he surfed better in the heat, but he didn't win the heat. And maybe it was a bit of a dodgy score.
Yeah.
How
can you surf better and not
you
win?
surf more, you surf more waves.
Yeah, I know, but it's just annoying.
Wade just gets the 2 waves. I think maybe he dropped 1, and they gave the higher scores to him, and the same happened for poor Geordie against Julian.
It could have went either way.
Yeah.
The other guy who was pretty awesome towards the end of the event was Iragashi.
Yep.
Kanoa was just doing some fucked up shit. He was going
good, man.
Fucking through the roof, super fast, super smooth, no glitches, no nothing, man. And then right at the end there, like through the lip, straight into an air reverse, like right at the end, just to finish her off. And that was just
good,
like, dude, he's gone another level.
Yeah,
he's gone to the level of he's gone to the level of the Felipe, and he's gone to the level of the John, and that's pretty good for Japanese surfing, I suppose.
Yeah, well, he's put in is this his third year?
Third year on tour, and he's
been putting in, doing the QS to requalify. He's improving.
Well, he's a pipe master.
Yeah, pipe master. He's coming along like he'll get an event win soon.
Yeah,
like
I'd say
it's coming. I'd say
it would be in a similar wave too, like a long right hander.
Yeah, suits his surfing.
And he surfs really well. Everyone's going to talk about him because he was surfing good.
I just mentioned Zeitz quick while we're talking about him. Igarashi took out Zeitz in the quarters, and he out-surfed him by a whole heap, but Zeitz surfed really good throughout this comp. Zeitz
got to that quarterfinal. I don't know what he was doing because in the quarterfinal he stacked it a lot.
Yeah.
He was going a bit silly.
Yeah.
He was doing manoeuvres where he probably didn't have to do them.
Yeah.
And it was his downfall.
Yeah.
Because Kanoa was just like on the ball.
Yeah.
Got like fucking like a 16-point total, which means he got like 2 8s.
Yeah.
You can't have falls.
Yeah.
To beat him, like some of Sebastian Zeit's surfing in that heat was fucking awesome. Like if he didn't stack it,
he's just going all out like a madman.
Yeah. Like he'd pull a fucking crazy layback, and then the next turn he'd dig the rail.
Yeah, they were talking heaps about him, like just trying to tone it down a little bit because he's just going too extreme in that heat.
That's a good event for him anyway, quarterfinal.
Good
I don't
event
think he's
too.
made a quarterfinals this year, so
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, keep your eye on him. I'm liking his surf.
But you were liking his barrels at Karamis.
And Rio.
And Rio, yeah.
Rio,
yeah.
That's when he was flying.
Bahinia.
And unfortunately for him, as and a lot of surfers, as it progressed this comp, there weren't many barrels getting to the narrow end of the comp.
Yeah. But but
he's still surfing good.
Seabass, very good. Let's go on to the fuckwit.
Which one?
That sort of causes a stir every comp.
What are you talking about? He didn't do anything this time.
No, he sort of did.
He did a little bit.
Yeah. There was no I understand where Gabe was coming from. Like when he was having the paddle battle with Griffin.
Yeah.
No, I don't see anyone else getting that.
So he's muscling in.
He's trying to fucking Brazilian
it was-
jiu-jitsu the fuck out of Little
so
Griffin.
He had Connor Coffin's like my size.
Yeah.
But Connor Coffin, so it was like near the end of the heat. Connor Coffin didn't have priority, so Medina had priority. He sat away from him a bit, but then he must have seen a bit of swell coming, and Medina just paddles over to him, and like he's got priority, so he can take the wave. Instead, he like paddled into him.
Yeah, he's just
There's
being
no
a
need
douche.
for
Yeah,
it.
exactly. So, but
Just sit next to him.
That's right.
That's it, nothing.
Yeah.
Like he's not going to get the wave because you got priority. You can take the wave. Instead, he was like trying to physically block him from paddling onto the wave.
Like Medina, I like your surfing. You're fucking ripping. You're blowing off the roof. But let's try not to be a douche.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
it wasn't.
I love you
necessary.
surfing. Let's be a good fucking person in the water as well. You know, at least a bit more fucking gentleman-like.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah,
It wasn't necessary.
No, it's not necessary.
But
Yeah.
minor, but it's
Minor. It's
minor,
not a big
but
deal.
it's just a continuum
It's
of the behaviour.
That's the behaviour.
It's not
any little
if
thing
that was
that you
an-
ever do, Medina. We're gonna fucking criticize it because of all the fucking past
Yes.
things that you've done.
If it was somebody else, like say, let me pick a name out of hat. Let's say Igarashi did that once to somebody.
I'd never even
you just
talk
give
about
him a pass,
Yeah,
like whatever.
never even talk
but
about
it's
it.
because it happens again and again. Like
Yeah, it's a
It wasn't-
continual thing, bro.
you had him, you fully had him. You didn't need to do it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Also, Medina's surfing looked good.
Fantastic.
How fast is he on the back end?
He's unbelievable.
Like racing on the back end, like
No, he cracks the
he's
shit out
awesome.
of it. And then I seen him do one turn where he come up, he had no business landing it, and he come up real late and hardly had any speed and fucking, I don't know how the fuck he landed it, but he landed it.
Yeah.
And see, we're giving you some props, but fucking
Settle down, please.
Okay.
But when he came up against Toledo, it was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Like Toledo is on another level at the moment.
Yeah. And so, Toledo, I like that too, because then Toledo had like an interview after, and he's like, I know that Medina, I know you've been training real hard and really want this and stuff, but so have I, and I want this. It's my turn. It's my time to shine.
Yeah, he said he was there when Medina won.
Cat's here.
He said. He said he was there when Medina won in 14, and he said, "I want a feeling. I want that feeling. It's my time."
Because he could feel it there when that was happening.
He's put in the years. He's won. This is his 6th event. Did they say or 7th?
Oh, he's won a fair few.
He's won a lot of events. Yeah. So he really is like. It's looking like he might ping a title.
Yeah. And then poor old Mikey got knocked.
Julian. What about Julian?
Julian. Okay.
Surfing good early.
Actually, just making it through every time, doing pretty much what he needed to do. Yeah. To
round one he wasn't real good. Round 2, I actually thought okay, so the wild card for
Holy
this.
shit!
Yeah,
Griffin copped to interference after that.
Oh, was that because Medina ran into him?
Yeah.
Really?
That's bullshit.
Oh, so Medina had priority and he was running.
But he never even went for the wave.
He was blocking.
He didn't even go for the wave. Oh my god. I didn't know that happened.
Oh, that's that's retarded.
Yeah.
What a joke.
So like there's a lot of people that went out in the round 3 too. So like our other favourite, Mikey Wright, has been doing well in all the events he's been given a wild card into. Yeah,
they were talking a bit about this, so they're banging on. A lot of people are complaining because Mikey keeps on getting the wild card.
But it's justified because you can't make semi-finals in the World Tour events and not be able to surf the next event.
You can't be ranked number 7 in the world after 5 events, and of which you only surf 4, and not get a wild card. There's a reason why he was getting the wild card.
Not sure he'll get a wild card. I'm pretty sure he won't get a wild card into Chahidi.
Yeah. Because this time he didn't get the results.
Absolutely not.
It was like a dream.
And it's not like he showed any. It's not like he showed any surfing at Chopes before. Yeah. Or anything like that. So, yeah.
No. Yeah. Well. And there's been the criticism. So now what do? There's pressure maybe not to put him in, and he didn't perform. So it sort of worked out. He won't be put in. He'll get put in later in the year.
I reckon another event.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like when Quicksilver has the call to put him in.
Absolutely. Quicksilver Pro France, I'd say
He'll
in
probably
France.
be in.
I guarantee it. Because they're going to give him another shot to try and make the tour.
See whether he can qualify.
Well,
he can qualify.
Round 3 as well. He made it through round 2, so that gives him some more points. There's definite good things happening.
And he's had one throwaway, which was the event that he didn't go to.
Yeah.
So he's actually got he's got results. He hasn't dropped out of round 2 in any event.
No, he's good.
So,
but all around, man, that was a pretty sick event, and you can't really.
Oh, it's been good.
You can't really talk about much more.
Oh, let's Julian. We were speaking a bit about him.
Yeah.
So he wasn't surfing.
Okay, he made it pretty far.
Yeah.
He made it to the quarters.
Yep.
But to get to those quarters, it's a good effort. It's still a good result, and it's still going to give him some serious points.
Yeah.
But he could bring out a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Than what he's shown us. He's only sort of just getting through heats.
I think before, that's true, and I think these ones usually strategically surfing really good, but I noticed not in the quarters, in the round 4 and round 3, he didn't strategically surf that well. Like he came out, he got the first wave, which is what he does. That's what you want to do, and then one of them, he then got a second wave, so he got a late 4 and a 5, which is good. But then rather than going and sitting on the other surfer who has priority, putting the pressure on him, he continued to surf the inside ones, which I really thought was you've already got 2 okay scores.
You've
out
got
and
wait
points,
for a good one.
Sit on him, put the pressure on him, and hopefully he'll fall. If he doesn't fall, you get priority again, and you get to pick the next best wave, and you've got a second wave already. So you're improving.
Yeah.
So I thought he bombed that a little bit, but he's still surfing pretty good. He's still got a quarterfinal finish, so
still
that's good for his
quarterfinal finish, man.
Jazz.
Some of these guys haven't got no quarterfinal finishes, so
no. And then I did want to mention so round 2, this Matthew McGillivray or something. He's the South African wild card.
McGillivray.
Yeah, he got in. He surfed really good with Parko and Julian in round 1.
Round 1,
yeah. I was impressed. And then in round 2, I actually thought he surfed better than Julian and could have easily won the heat.
Yeah, he could have. If he landed one of those airs at the end, he won the heat.
Yeah.
Simple.
Simple. He looked really good. Good showing.
Yeah, this is another thing from Julian that just step it up a little bit, mate. You've got the surfing too. Don't wait for that.
Yeah.
Let's just do it straight away.
Yeah, he could go a bit more out there.
Yeah, get it done.
All right, rankings.
But, the rankings. Obviously, Toledo's back on topsies.
Yeah.
With a combined total of 35,900.
Yep.
Which is.
Oh, we're on 35,000s already.
Yeah. So which is 4,000 in front of Julian.
Yep.
And then the next best is Medina, which is another 5,000 under that.
Yeah, 5, 6. Yeah, 5, 6. Yeah.
Which him and Idolo are pretty close.
Yeah, there's a bit of a gap between those 2 and
5
and the crowd.
Yeah. So there's 10,000, pretty much 10,000 points.
Yeah. Between
Julian and Felipe, or even more with Felipe, but
and Medina and
between 5th and 2nd, there's 10,000 points.
Yeah. So top 3: Toledo, Julian, and Medina. And then Idolo bombed out on this one. He's number 4. Geordie's number 5.
Wade's moved up to 6.
He's at 6. He's got 225s. That's why he's so far back, actually.
It's bad.
He's got 2 2s. Then Cardoso, 7.
So he's got to count a 13th in his end scores.
Yeah, he's going to have a 13th.
Cardoso, 7th. Perez is 8th. Mikey is still in the top 10.
Yeah,
9th.
It's crazy.
And
Colapinto's
moved up into the top 10.
Yeah.
2 spots. Wade came up 8 spots.
Yeah, because there's a bit of a logjam going on there, and
down the bottom
another
there.
second will.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many points he gets for that, but it's a lot.
Yeah, well, he's got 2. That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, well, he's got 2 finals in his rookie year.
He's got 2 1s. He's got 2 1s. He's got a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. they're all.
They're all good.
But look at Medina. He's nearly like, man, he's only got 1/13th. It's 3, 5th, 9th, 5th, and a 5th. He's pretty damn consistent.
Yeah.
That's similar to something like CJ Hopgood when he won the world title.
Yeah.
Didn't win an event the whole year.
Yeah.
But won the world title on points.
Yeah. Oh, he's real good.
Yeah.
I did hear Colapinto. They were chatting to him, going, "Oh, you know, what are you after? I know you want to have fun, but what else do you want?" And he said, "Oh, I want to win Rookie of the Year." And I think he said he wanted to finish the top 6. Jesus, that's getting a bit wild. But Rookie of the Year, he's got to beat Wade, man.
It's not wild. I reckon he's better than Wade, mate.
I know. I think he is better than Wade, but he's got to beat him.
Yeah.
Wade's got 2 finals.
Yeah, he does.
What does Colapinto have?
Yeah, no.
He's got some quarters and stuff, I think.
Yeah. He's top 10. He's got a 3rd, a 5th. He's had a semi.
He's had a semi. Yeah, he's had one semi and 1 quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, well, so he's still doing good, but, to beat Rookie of the Year, he's got to beat Wade, so we'll see what happens later in the year.
Well, Wade's had 2 finals. That's insane.
I know, it's crazy.
It's insane.
Crazy. Man, I'm super impressed with him. Like, he's up there. He could be a top 10 guy at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
All right.
What are we moving on to?
We'll just get some... Well, Chopu's next event. We'll just...
You want to speak about that?
Yep, Chopu. The boys were saying on there that they've sort of jinxed it into being hopefully a 10 to 12 foot epic Code Red swell.
Yeah.
when they go, it will be extremely awesome if that was the case, because it would create probably the best viewing of the whole year.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I think there could be a whole heap of changing in the ratings. Dudes that are in the top 10 now can go good there. There's so many guys that can do a big leapfrog here.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's so many guys in the top 10 that can go down.
Yeah, big time.
Because there's still question marks on some of these guys.
Well, the big talking point is obviously Toledo's killing it, but how will he go in the big chopes and big pipe?
Exactly.
So, my prediction is he's going to go just fine.
He's going to charge.
Look at his surfing. He's practicing. He's getting better every year. I think he was over at Hawaii, training his ass off, and he's ready to go.
Good.
But we'll find out when we get there.
But I think it's gonna see poor old little Wadey. I don't reckon he's gonna like Chopu on his backhand.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
that's a good. I'm interested to see. Let's see how Griffin
like Cardoso.
Yep.
Guys like Iragashi.
Yep.
And how Griffin will go all right.
He should.
He charges.
Biggest part.
Yeah, he charges good waves.
Medina's obviously going to do good.
Medina's going to
Julian
be one of the favourite. Julian can do good. Geordie can do good. Oh, Geordie actually is probably not as good as Julian. But then you got Slater will definitely go.
Yeah, Slater.
Or Slater can win that event.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is
of course he can.
Yeah, this is a thing that
this
he
isn't
can win
an
this
air
year.
event.
No.
This is a
this
left-hand barrel that he's won before.
Exactly. That he froths on.
Yeah.
That he absolutely loses his shit.
Yeah.
All right.
One other thing I did want to mention is I was watching J Bay, and this brings me back to shitting on the surf ranch again. Okay, but watching J Bay, we've had all these good events, and I remember on the final, one of the final early heats, quarterfinals. Looking at it, maybe it was 5 foot clean, and I was thinking, this isn't that good. So now you take J Bay, 5 foot clean, halve the size, and that's the surf wrench. And now you're telling me, all right, well, surf wrench is good. I don't want to see people surfing 2 foot waves, and then they're pretending like it's ice cream with sprinkles on top. It's not. It's a big pile of shit.
They can get 10-second barrels there, bro.
I don't care. It's 2 foot wave.
Yeah, but they can make it bigger.
2 foot wave.
They're going to make it bigger. It's a prototype.
Yeah, we'll see. But I don't want to see the pros after this year, like such good surf, and then we go there and we get 2 foot. That's what they're going to surf the Olympics on. I don't want to see it. That's what's happening. I'm not interested. That's what's happening. I'm not interested. They can do it. Yeah, that's not good surfing. No. So we got all these great events with all this swell. You know that Texas wave pool that I showed you? Yeah. It's got the air section and that. Yeah. Well, Kelly Slater's got the
thing for the Olympics coming,
Yes.
right? He's going to build a fucking wave ranch in
Where?
fucking
Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I know they're doing that.
Then the next Olympics was probably going to be in America.
Yeah.
Texas wave pool. The other one has got the rights to that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be two different. So it'd be like two different
styles of wave.
Different waves.
Yeah, well, that's all good and that, but I'm
not a real
I'm
wave.
not really watching the tour. I'd watch them. Like, I want to see Fiji. I want to see Chiapu.
Yeah.
I want to see J Bay. I don't really care about seeing.
We can already see that J Bay, Ulus, Karamis, Kira, Margaret River when it was breaking.
They've all been good.
They've all been barreling and better than the fucking surf ranch. Think about it. It's been solid, real waves.
Yeah.
I know.
And now we drop back to that. Anyway, that's just me whinge about it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
But I also love it because in my mind when I was younger, that's all I thought about was like, imagine if there was a wave when, you know, that you could just get barreled all day on.
I do understand that. And I think for the general public, well, sweet. It would be good. Like, if there was a surf ranch here, I'd be surfing. I think it'd be awesome. But I don't want to see the pros doing a comp there. Yeah,
there's going to be one in Melbourne, and there will be one here soon.
Well, yeah, that'd be good. That's good for me. I don't want to see Geordie Smith on it. Right. Not even close. Facebook.
Yes, Facebook. Terrible.
Holy shit.
Terrible.
What a load of crap.
What are you thinking, WSL?
Oh my god.
Wake up to yourself.
Like,
big business.
The first day, within about an hour of the broadcast, crash.
Yeah.
Blue screen of death.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
And we were just giving the angry face.
Yeah,
the angry face.
About 50 million angry faces.
Face all over the place.
And it did crash. Crash for us, what? 5 minutes before Kelly's first heat in a year.
Yeah, and we hadn't seen that.
Blue screen.
And then we had to watch in Portuguese.
No, Spanish.
In Spanish.
Because Portuguese was blown out too.
Yeah, it was blown. Disgrace. When all we could do was watch it on the app, never had a problem. Think about it.
Like, they did you do one event trial where you introduce Facebook and then you keep the app and you keep the website. Why didn't you do it for the rest of the year? Like, what's the rush?
No, it's bullshit.
Just in case it crashes. Like, okay, when you're doing it, what's the biggest thing that could occur as we transition? It might crash. Yeah. It might crash. They knew that was a problem.
They addressed it. They're like...
2 days later.
Yeah,
2 days. They didn't address it the next day. It was 2 days later.
2 days later. But really, they were just addressing what we already knew, that there was a fucking shitload of people, a new system where they were going to do it, and it was going to crash.
It was going to crash.
Everyone knew it.
Yeah.
Everyone knew. Why are you doing it with Facebook? Why are you doing it on this? Why are you doing it with the big corporations? Like, you're fucking succumbing... They're a money-making thing. Eventually, in the end of the day, it's all about these ones.
Like, they had the website running, they had the app running. Like, I understand, I do see why they're going to Facebook, but like, keep the others running for a while until you know Facebook can handle it.
That's right. Exactly.
Anyway, big turd.
Big turd.
And then 2 days later, it said, you can use the desktop website. So I went to use the desktop website, and it wanted me to sign in to do it. And I was somewhere where I couldn't sign in, and so I couldn't actually watch it on the desktop. I still had to go over to Facebook.
But then
dog poo.
But then, you say dog poo, but then you like some aspects.
Yeah, so
of it.
I do like
aspects
when
so
you
can
see
go in there
when your mates are on there, and I start like having little
banter with your mates on there.
So I actually do enjoy the social interaction. I think it's pretty funny.
So if it
seeing Wade's World, kick ass,
exactly. So if it goes a bit smoother, you'll like it.
Yeah, I will like it. I just thought obviously transition was fucking terrible.
Yeah. So they will get it better, I'd say. They'd have to.
Well, I saw in the end they were saying like they have the little live, how many people watching. They did say that's just your local area.
That's your local area, not as many people.
Not everybody.
Yeah, because like, how can 4,000 people be...
How's it crashing with 4?
Yeah, I know.
But I did see 9 originally when it was crashing, but then it was doing... with 20,000 by the end of the event.
Yeah, it was like 20k and fine.
Yeah.
So that's all right. Anyway.
Anyway, Facebook, Surf Relic.
Yeah, a
Let's have a quick chat.
little dig about that. Just recently or last year, Surf Relic started up a invitational longboard event, which is like a new sort of world tour to get the traditional and modern longboarding out there a bit more, and give them a bit more of a platform to do their thing.
Yeah.
And so they had the event last year. It was a big success. They got a bit more prize money and stuff. They got a bit of backing in that.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that it's a different thing to watching the CT guys just going blah
Yeah.
blah. It's more cruisy.
Nice event to watch.
Yeah, it's actually it's a bit relatable.
Yeah.
But yeah, get onto those guys. Surf Relic. My girlfriend Catherine Hughes surfs on the tour there, and she went over just recently in June. She made it to the quarterfinals.
Yep.
But yeah, there's another one in September happening at Lower Trestles.
Yeah, and you can watch it live.
You can watch it live on Surfline. The next one will be from the 8th to the 18th of September.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. We got up.
Yeah, got up super late at night.
Watched Cat surf and got all pumped up at about 1.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I was pretty dozy actually, I think. Yeah, but yeah, it was pretty fun. So yeah, have a look at Surf Relic. Next one's in September.
In September at Lower Trestles.
We will sign out. I will say, we'll get something going on Facebook. We'll get ourselves a little surfing analysis podcast Facebook. So we'll start commenting at the next event.
All right.
Probably dropping some shit on people. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, we're going to try and make it a little bit more funny and a little bit more, still a bit of analysis. But a
bit of a laugh.
Bit of a laugh as well. So it's, a bit of a switch up.
And we may even invest in a mic because this computer sounds crap.
All right. Thanks for listening.
All right.
Find me on Facebook, Daniel Reyes. You can find Liam
at Liam K. Cunningham on Facebook and something like that on Instagram as well.
Something like that.
Yeah.
We're onto it.
Okie dokie.
We're onto it.
All right. Well, all right. We'll see you boys after Chapu. Yep.